Hello YouTube, Pipe Smoking Plumber here again, sitting out in the deck. I've actually changed, still smoking the Franklin. Hopefully I'm giving the right information about it. 150 years with the corn cob. That's awesome to stay in business that long. And they're having, I think this is the weekend that they're actually having tours and everything. I wish I could actually get out there and tour that shop because I am a corn cob fan. Still drinking some coffee, but I've switched to GLP's Gaslight. Wanted to show you a couple of little items. This is a, I guess you'd call it a plug tobacco. It's actually stays quite moist. Yeah, it kind of has like a sour. Would you call it a sour smell? And not in a bad way, but typical English, I guess. And I've got one of these tobacco grinders actually. So it's kind of neat how it works. It's got two magnets in it, and then you just take the tobacco and grind it up. I'll put some together here and show you what it looks like. Works really well. I actually picked it up at a shop. We were in Canmore in Alberta here, which is a really nice mountain area, and just happened to go from shop to shop, and this it's kind of like a pawn shop, interesting looking shop. So we walked in and it didn't sell tobacco, but it had some pipe paraphernalia and that sort of thing, and they had this. So you basically put in the tobacco, you break up the plug, put it in like that, if you can see that, and it's got a magnetic thing so it stays together, and then you just grind it up. And you got tobacco hamburger. Works really well and easy to pack your pipe. And I guess on the previous video there I was talking about my other corn cobs that I really like. I've got, this is the one I was talking about, and it smokes really cool. And I think it has to do with the head shape and also the stem. The stem's a little smaller, and for a short pipe it smokes very cool. And you know, a good amount of the bowl is nice, good size, and they come in the polished and then the regular style, which I like. So I've got like probably 7 of them. Then I got this nice little, I forget what this one's called, but a really nice pipe. Smokes nice and cool, and enjoyable. I really like this Gaslight, or almost any English with coffee. They seem to be a really good pairing. I'm kind of goofing around with different things. I find when I drink like bourbon or scotch, it's funny, I enjoy smoking and drinking scotch and bourbon, but it's funny, I haven't really found a pairing where I actually enjoy smoking and drinking together. I do it, but I haven't found a pairing that I think that they kind of wreck each other. I enjoyed sipping on bourbon or scotch and getting the flavors out of them. I actually find scotch and smoking tobacco, especially the English, is very similar in, say, taste profiles. Bourbon, you know, I find it sweet after you get through the whiskey wall and you get past stuff. You can actually taste the sweetness. I think I've made a video of this sort of before, but even like I remember starting out with Jack Daniels and thinking, you know, oh boy, it's pretty harsh. But then after what I call getting through the whiskey wall. So you drink every day. You don't have to drink a lot, but you know, you drink a couple ounces every day. All of a sudden that turpentine, that hit, goes away and you can actually taste the flavors. I actually find Jack Daniel's to be extremely sweet. It reminds me of bananas in a way, and it's really pleasant to drink. And so is a lot of bourbon. So you start to develop your taste. Same with Scotch. But I find smoking and drinking, they kind of cancel each other out, and they're not as enjoyable as doing it alone. But that's just my opinion. My favorite thing to actually smoke tobacco with is coffee. So there you have it. Just trying to enjoy the weather, make a couple of videos before the snow flies again. So wish you all the best, and we'll see you soon. Take care.